everybody. This is Lisa.
And this is Joe.
And this is Aaron.
And this is Jenny.
And welcome to Cheap Date for May 12th, 2007. And this week, we welcome the big show.
Welcome, Big Show.
Hello.
We are here with Aaron and Jenny from the big show. That was Aaron you just heard, and you heard Jenny giggling in the background. You need to say hello, Jenny.
Hello.
There, okay, very good. And they are in Chicago for a wonderful visit. So, welcome. You've been in Chicago less than 24 hours, so how's it been?
Loving every second of it.
Yeah.
It's been wonderful.
Well, good.
Good. Glad to hear it. Okay, so.
So, where do we go from here? We just got back from a little mini podcaster meetup. Mm-hmm. Barely was there.
Hey, Barely.
Hi, this is Barely. Barely and his cute little daughter were there, providing the entertainment for the crowd.
Yes, good times.
She's adorable.
We were over at Peggy's in downtown Arlington Heights, which is always a good time. Mm-hmm. So anyway, since we've been here, these guys landed a little after midnight on Saturday night, mm-hmm. and then it was off to a rousing. We decided to try and find a place to get something to eat after midnight, which in itself was an adventure.
Yes, we wanted someplace cool, but we wound up at Denny's.
Yeah. So.
And we wound up with the chattiest waiter ever.
That's right.
Yeah, we found out the natives are truly restless.
That's right.
But friendly.
Now, this will be the teaser. We're going to let Aaron and Jenny tell that story on their show. So tune into the next episode of The Big Show to hear about the chatty waiter.
I hope I remember to put that on the show notes.
It's fascinating,
That's
really.
Right. But anyway, we actually did have a cheap date this time around, did we not?
We did.
Where did we go?
We went to the Village Grill of Arlington.
That's right.
Did I get that right?
You did.
Commonly known as Arlington Grill.
Right. It's a great place.
It's a great place. Joe, why don't you tell us what you had? We'll just go around the circle here.
Okay. Just start right away?
What'd you have?
I had a great time. That's what I had. No. I had the Mexican skillet.
Ooh, what's in a Mexican skillet?
Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what's in a Mexican skillet. It's chorizo sausage, onion, pepper, hash browns. I think that's everything. Oh, and cheeses.
Cheeses?
It says it on the menu.
Assorted cheeses?
Assorted cheeses.
How is the chorizo?
Actually, it was very good. The thing is, we were somewhere where I had a similar item, but the chorizo.
Mexican skillets a lot.
Yeah, but sometimes the chorizo is it's like almost like ground beef. It's like not even spicy.
Right.
But this was really good, so I enjoyed it. Had a nice side of Greek toast, and the service was great. Right. So that's what I had.
Aaron?
I went the boring route. I went the French toast and bacon.
Nothing wrong with that.
Canadian bacon, American bacon, Irish bacon.
It was crispy. That's all I remember.
Okay.
You like it crispy?
Just the way you like it.
Now, I have to ask a question. What is the difference between Canadian and American bacon?
Back bacon versus side bacon.
Uh-oh.
So, do they
That
not
shut
use
everybody
the
up
side
for half a minute.
bacon? Do they not use the side bacon in Canada?
They send it down here.
Canadian bacon is back bacon, right?
That's right, eh?
Off the back, presumably. And American bacon is off the side of the pig, presumably.
You know we're going to get emails about this.
Reminding you once again
That you shouldn't eat it.
that bacon comes from animals. And if you're okay with that, then fine, but no, I kid.
We need to get into your after we talk about this. We'll get into your
Let's
vegetarian.
not. I'm tired of talking about it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Aaron had American bacon. Jenny, what'd you have?
With his French toast.
With this, of course, French
And
toast.
the French toast? How was it?
It was good. By the way, we need to remember that your daughter is the one that suggested this place.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, let us not forget.
That's right.
All hail Rebecca.
I want my $5, Becca.
We were thinking about a place to go, and I said to Rebecca, we're trying to think of where we're going to go. She asked if we were going to do a cheap date show with them, with these guys. And I said, yeah, we got to figure out where we're going to go. And she said, how about the Village Grill? And I said, oh, perfect suggestion. She goes, props to me. So props to Rebecca.
She has more self-esteem than your average busload of kids.
Props to me.
Okay, so
So,
Jenny, what'd you have?
I had the mushroom and Swiss omelet.
How was it?
It was great. It was great. It was a great mixture of there wasn't too many eggs. It was a good mixture of the eggs and the mushrooms and the cheese. So,
Yes.
Yes.
Nobody likes an overly eggy omelet.
no. And they all seem to be that way.
Yeah, even when they're like a 3-egg omelet and it comes out and it's like the size of a football.
That's right. And then there's a small layer of mushrooms and cheese and yeah.
Yeah.
So it was really, really good. And the potatoes were really good, the way that they were sliced and yep, it was great. And I had wheat toast.
wheat toast.
All right, everybody was happy. I also had the mushroom and Swiss omelet with wheat toast.
And
What she said.
was it delicious?
It was good. It was good big chunks of mushroom. Fresh mushroom, I think, not canned.
Right.
And just the right amount of Swiss cheese. I also think that cheese can overwhelm an omelet, and it didn't.
and Swiss is a really good cheese for an omelet.
It was great. It was really great.
Good. And service was really good. Our
Service was
server
good. It was
very attentive.
crowded there this morning.
We had to
Yeah,
wait.
after she brought us the wrong food. There was that little hiccup.
She started putting the food down the table. I was like, this is ours. This one, this kind of could be. Well,
At first it looked like ours.
Ham and cheese, kind of like mushroom and
Yeah.
cheese, you know?
Yeah.
and then she said, oh, wait, that's not you.
So she took it back
She took it
and
back.
gave it to
Gave the
them.
right people. After we, ate half of it. No.
I sneezed, but that's okay.
But it was good. And so, so service was good. We did have to wait probably about 15, 20 minutes. But it was a nice day in Chicago, so we got able to stand outside and we pointed out various architectural wonders of Arlington Heights, too.
It's very windy here.
Yes.
You guys should call it the Windy City. That might be a.
Imagine that.
It's not always like this. In fact, it's not usually like this.
No.
It's been unusually windy.
It has. It was a little chillier today, too, than I would have wished.
Yeah. Yep. Well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah. Can't change the weather. Now can you?
Sure
course not.
can't.
Well, that was
So that was our
profound.
cheap day. Boy, that was like 5 minutes worth of
Material?
restaurant.
That's okay.
Anything
just-
else you want to say about the Arlington Grill?
Any comments about Arlington Grill? As breakfast goes, good, happy, pretty good, happy with it?
I was very happy, actually.
Yeah, I would just say, expect a wait because it is a small place and I can see it filling up pretty
Yeah.
quick. So,
On a Saturday or Sunday, probably.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
So that's at the Village Grill of Arlington Heights. They are at 4 East Northwest Highway in Arlington Heights, just north of the Arlington Heights Metro train station.
Right.
Okay, so we got that out of the way. What else do we want to talk about? And I mean that with all due respect to the fine people at the Village Grill.
I got nothing.
You got nothing?
You have nothing.
After all that? You have nothing after all
It's
that.
because you don't have a sheet of paper in front of you.
No.
That's right.
So you
Now, when I was a guest on the big show last summer, Aaron was very good. He had show notes. He had things prepared. These are our
What?
topics. We're going to talk about this. Oh yeah. They're prepared. They are serious podcasters.
Yeah. It's amazing we've managed to do it this far.
But you guys do a fine job.
Well, thank you, sir.
That's right.
Thank you.
We're big
do
fans.
wonderful
Big
work.
fans of the old big show.
Well, we're big fans of you guys.
Oh, let's just sit here and tell each other about how wonderful we are.
Group hug.
Lisa, why don't you tell us how vegetarianism is going? Because we know the people want to know.
I'm sure they do. It's fantastic. I don't crave meat. I'm not tempted by meat.
Meat doesn't taunt you.
No, meat does not taunt me. I've been, 5 weeks without meat now? And I feel really good. I feel less sleepy.
Really?
Than when I would have meals with meat. I mean, I never ate meat at breakfast anyway. Eliminating meat at lunch wasn't too difficult. Dinner time is a little trickier because I usually cook meat for you and the kids.
Yeah.
When I cook.
Don't you have a craving to like head over to Fogo de Chao or one of those Brazilian steakhouses where you got the medallion where green means keep bringing the meat and red means stop? Just bite into a big sirloin.
Or Burgermaster.
Oh, yeah.
That was me.
Seattle's finest.
I could go for a cheeseburger sometimes because, yesterday I made hot dogs for Joe and Emma, and I had a tofu pup.
Is that a brand name? Do we need to be careful with that?
I don't think we have anything to worry about.
The tofu pup speaks for themselves.
But, if a tofu pup sounds good to you, then go for it.
Oh.
And
Now, is that from the back or the side of the tofu?
It's American tofu, so...
Suppose the Canadian
But if
tofu.
it was Canadian.
If a tofu pup sounds good to you, then I highly recommend it. And if it doesn't sound good, then I say trust your gut.
Go in another direction.
Otherwise, you're going to be feeling your gut.
Yeah, make some mac and cheese or whatever. Actually, that's what I've come to end up doing is I make bigger meals now because I make meat and an alternative protein side dish.
Such as beans or
mac and cheese.
Oh, okay.
I mean, mac and cheese is not as protein filled as a hot dog, but
Right.
it's okay. It'll get the job done. Not that hot dog's like the perfect food either.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Do you feel like you get enough protein?
oh yeah. I think I get more than enough protein. I mean, if I have 2 eggs, that's a ton of... I mean, a hamburger, nobody really needs that much protein.
Right.
You need some, it's not good to eat just carbs either, but...
Uh-oh.
Yeah. I find it
As
really...
Aaron
breaking
reaches
news
for
to Aaron.
his Smirnoff Ice.
I find it's really
Yeah.
easy, and anytime I'm not sure, I just throw a little wad of cheese on it, just to be sure, just in case.
Just to sort of tip it in.
Because a quarter of a cup of cheese is easily enough protein for a meal.
Really?
Oh yeah, like shredded cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't take much.
So, like, if we were to, like, order a pizza,
yes.
or yours without meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just
it's
that simple. Most food is not meat. Have I said that before on the podcast?
I don't think you've said... Well, you might have. But
Well,
still.
most food is not meat. So, there are some restaurants that are not so good.
I knew a band when I was in college that had that as their name. Most food is not meat.
Very funny.
Band name.
Portillo's is a bad place to be a vegetarian. And McDonald's.
Right.
Other than that, Taco Bell is by far the most vegetarian-friendly fast food place. I go to Taco Bell a lot now.
Yeah.
Which is not necessarily a good thing. I'm not saying that, but do we need to pause?
Nope. I'll get that in a minute.
Oh.
We'll just keep going.
Well, anyway, that's enough about me and my non-meat eating.
So it's good. We did have a very good experience at a vegetarian restaurant, which we'll talk about in a future show. Because I'd like to go back there and try something else, too, before
would
we do
too.
the review.
Okay.
So listen for that on an upcoming show.
Consider it a date.
Aw, a cheap date?
Well,
Such as it is.
yeah.
So tell us what's going on with you guys. Aaron, of course, has the not only the Big Show, but also the HD podcast.
Correct.
And we took Aaron to the mecca of consumer electronics today.
Oh,
Yeah, what is it? Apt is what they call it?
Apt is what they call
ABT?
it. Yeah, aptelectronics.com. They're on the internet. You'll find them.
How was it?
It was the Mecca, I have to admit. It was filled with lots and lots of goodies, especially for an HD fan like myself. I was very, very impressed. The shopping experience there is a little bit different. I mean, you get help from one person, then go buy from another, then go pick up somewhere else, and it's just, that's a little strange.
Yeah, but if you're buying a refrigerator, it kind of makes more sense.
Well, yeah, I mean, agreed.
Right.
But
you didn't buy a refrigerator.
I did not buy a refrigerator. That would be a little hard to shove in the overhead bin.
And he could have spent anywhere from $200 to $10,000 on
said
refrigerator.
refrigerator.
Well, Aaron, we live vicariously through you today because you bought a case for your razor, his cell phone.
Yeah.
The last one on the shelf.
Yes.
And did you get a deal on it?
I did, thanks to you, Joe. You helped negotiate it like I was in Mexico or something.
Yeah,
No, you don't ever pay the first price they ask for.
That's right.
I wish I could do that at every place I went to, you know. You drive up to McDonald's. No, I don't want to pay 39 cents for a hamburger. What can you do for me?
That's
I can give you this
something-
one I made yesterday.
Good segue, because we did see the first McDonald's today.
Yes, that is true.
That's true.
It was
Yes,
very cool.
where you wouldn't have paid anywhere near 39 cents for a hamburger.
You paid 15.
15 cents.
15.
That's right. The very first McDonald's that Ray Kroc opened is here in Des Plaines, Illinois. So that was good. And then what else did we drive? We showed him other
We
stuff.
drove up to the Grove. We drove around Arlington Heights.
Mm-hmm.
We got the tour.
Yes.
They saw Arlington Park Racetrack.
We got honked at by irritated Arlington Heights drivers,
Irritated Des Plaines drivers.
Mount Prospect drivers,
Jeez.
everybody.
We got
Where'd all you guys chill out? Okay, it's a road.
We found out that Lisa doesn't like Dippin' Dots.
Oh yeah. We need to go into this again too.
No,
Lisa does not like Dippin' Dots.
And I am a huge fan of Dippin' Dots,
Nope.
so there will be a steel cage match. May 20th, live on pay-per-view.
I was going to say, do we need to have like a hot seat style, rapid fire?
The seat of heat.
That's right, the seat of heat.
Bring it.
Dippin' Dots, little cold balls, flavorless.
I did not think you,
all
were going to
can
go
laugh
back
at
there.
the word balls, but it's true. That's what they are. You can call them dots, whatever. Little cold lumps of flavorless coldness. Aaron, over to you.
I'm trying to not go where I think I'm going to go with this, so I'll just say that I disagree with you, and
If you
And I'm
let
sorry
them
that you
melt
don't
in your
like
mouth, it's
cold
like
balls.
ice cream.
I'll leave it at that.
Tiny cold balls. The end. Joe and Jenny, over to you.
So, how about them Cubs? Cubs pulled out a winner today, 10th inning. All right, enough of that.
Yeah.
So, okay, so we covered the Dippin' Dots. We covered the...
Thank goodness for that.
And then it was over to Peggy Kinanes for a little mini podcast to meet up with Barely and his little daughter, Megan, who came along. We got to watch her at the end of the meal make a milkshake and then put all kinds of nasty stuff in a cup.
Salt and pepper and every manner of sweetener.
Right.
It would kill a diabetic.
Kids do that. So you're here in Chicago for a week, and what are you guys planning on doing for the rest of this week?
We're just going to stay in our hotel room. That's it.
AKA our guest room.
No, we're. I think we're going to go. We're going to go see a game at Wrigley.
Uh-huh.
So I'm excited about that. Even though I'm not really a Cubs fan, I respect the fact that that's such a historic stadium, and unlike so many other communities, they're not striving to tear it down and make something else.
Right.
And
Not yet, anyway.
turn it into a parking lot. And
There's some talk that they might need a new one, but
Especially when they get their new owners, whoever that may be.
that's what would turn Cubs fans against the Cubs.
Yeah.
That would be the one thing. But yes, there's a lot of baseball heart there.
yeah, it's kind of like your mom's new boyfriend says, "Let's just tear down your childhood home." How about that? Not a good idea. And what else are we going to do? We're going to see Second City, which we've seen them in Phoenix twice.
Yes.
On their nationwide tour, but now we're going to go see the Chicago specific show.
Right, the home team.
The real deal.
We're going
right.
to see some museums.
And
Did you guys get the visitor pass for like the aquarium? And
we
the
haven't yet,
area?
but you can buy it at any of the locations that you go to. So
Sure.
I think we're probably going to hit the field, maybe the Shed Aquarium.
That's right next to the field, so you're good there.
Okay.
The planetarium, probably. That's
Perhaps.
cool.
Right there.
Navy Pier.
Navy Pier is a lot of fun. Something happened at Navy Pier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, something big happened at the Navy Pier.
She had an incident with Dippin' Dots. She didn't want to talk about it.
And back in 1980, I was at Chicago Fest at Navy Pier, and I saw Alice Cooper. And let me tell you.
See, there is a Phoenix-Chicago connection. I knew it.
That's right. See, Alice was there. Alice was in his new wave thing at that point. He was doing his album called Flush the Fashion came out. And I remember the album cover, he looked like Iggy Pop. He like cut his hair real short, and he wasn't wearing the makeup, and he was standing there in a T-shirt.
That's really weird. I can't.
And it was like,
that.
and all the fans who were there, Chicago Alice Cooper fans, did not take to it kindly.
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
Because his music, he was trying to be Gary Newman. Yeah, I
Ew.
know. Imagine that. And everyone was just kind of laughing at him, but then that was the end of that.
Why would you want to be a guy like a guy that had one hit?
You know what?
Especially when you were already Alice Cooper.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Why would you want to be Gary Newman? Why wouldn't you want to pick somebody like, I don't know.
Iggy Pop.
I mean, Iggy hadn't had too many hits at that point. Someone had some street cred,
Yeah, street cred.
as the kids say.
Is that what they're saying?
I have no idea.
Yeah, how do you know what the kids say, Joe?
But anyway, back to Navy Pier. So you guys might do Navy Pier. The place you guys are going to be staying at is steps away from some of the finest shopping that we have to offer in the Midwest.
That sounds wonderful to me.
There's a Virgin Megastore down the street. There's the Apple Store.
Great big Apple store.
I had to talk Jenny out of going to Jerry Springer. She really wanted to check that out.
That's right. They taped that here.
Oprah's taped here.
I know. I don't know if she's taping this week. We didn't try to get tickets.
Oh, come on. I would have seen you. I would have seen Aaron up on Oprah.
Wouldn't that be funny?
You go, girl! Whoop, 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 whoop.
I don't think that's Oprah.
You better drop that zero and get with this hero.
That's Jerry Springer talk.
I don't know. Maybe I'm one of the few people who can't tell those shows apart.
Oprah and Jerry Springer.
No, you know what my problem with Oprah is? You know what
boy.
my problem with Oprah is. No, it's like she's... I don't know.
What? No, tell us.
It's like everything is based, and maybe it's just because I only see little bites of what she does, but it's all based on like what a great person Oprah is and how she gives stuff away. And we're going to give everyone a new car. Everybody gets a car. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
That's true. It's easy to be popular when you give your audience cars.
That's right.
There's a little more to her show than that.
There's a lot of bobbleheads in the audience. I mean, if you
That's
watch,
true.
every single person's shaking their head up and down.
Uh-huh.
You know, it's come on, have an original thought. Somebody's got to go. You know what, Oprah? Girl, you wrong.
That would be you if you
That's
were
right.
at the show.
Except she's like a politician who's like, I'm against beating children.
Yeah.
Like
Going up against that formidable
stands are very
pro beating children
the
contingent.
stands she takes are very hard to disagree with.
Lighting your mattress on fire while you're in it is a bad idea. On the next Oprah.
Yeah.
Sunshine. Who likes sunshine? Am I right? Watering your lawn when it's dry.
Yeah.
Don't flip over the turtles.
So that's enough about Oprah. I also want to make sure that for those of our listeners, if you haven't checked out The Big Show, make sure you check out, I forgot what episode number it was, but you guys had a very special guest on week before last
Oh,
on your
God.
show.
Don't get me talking about that episode. We had Rosie O'Donnell on.
Yes, they did.
Sorta.
What a coup.
It was definitely her
She
voice.
was quite boring, though.
Yeah, she had nothing
She
to
just kept
say.
repeating the same thing over and over
She
and
had
over
3 or
again.
4 things to say. Dreams come
I don't know
true.
why.
What a freak.
Not big fans of Rosie, are we?
You know, actually, in real life, I like Rosie O'Donnell a lot. She says stuff on The View that sometimes I go, oh, girl, I can't believe you just said that. But I don't know. What do you think about her, Jen?
I don't think anything bad about her. I think she's fine.
Yeah, I think
she oversteps her boundaries a little bit.
ABC is going to have a heck of a time replacing her. But I thought, God, what was it? Last night I thought of somebody that could replace her.
Who's that?
Natalie Maines. Because
From one
Natalie,
controversial person to another.
Natalie has no filter. I mean, you get Natalie on there.
Yeah, but she has a lot of people that don't like her either.
Well, so does Rosie O'Donnell. So do I. Put me on there. I got no filter.
There you go. Let's put Aaron on The View.
Yeah, that.
You know,
Hey, I can wear a pantsuit with the best of them.
we've seen that. There are photos on the internet of that.
Thank you.
Last Podcast Expo. You were looking good.
Thanks.
You were looking good, Aaron.
My hips. Booyah. Did you see the last episode of The Office?
No, did not.
Got to check that out.
Okay.
Let's just say there's a pantsuit involved, and it's hysterical.
I'm in.
Okay, we're all in. Okay, anything else we need to say? Well, welcome to you guys. We hope you enjoy your week here.
Thank you.
Thanks for being wonderful hosts. You guys have been awesome.
And thanks for being wonderful guests. A host is only as good as their guests. And it's
Or vice versa.
Well, for this, I'm sending you a case of Dippin' Dots.
Backyard. Right now.
That's right.
A game of basketball.
That's right.
Yeah, we'll settle this with a little one-on-one.
One in the backyard of the Cheap Date compound.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm getting about 6'1", 6 foot. You're about what, 5?
4'8".
4'8". Okay.
She can probably dribble the ball.
She probably can. She can probably
Right,
dunk
I can
it too.
Right
She's
under
got that
you.
run on you. It's that vegetarian power. She's going to get right in there.
The only hoop I can dunk on is the one the third graders are using.
Yeah, Joe, will you lower it down to 6 feet for us?
Okay, we can do that. We can get that lowered down.
Can you make that a little lower, Joe?
So Aaron doesn't have to stand on tippy toes.
Okay, it's in. All right. I guess that's about it then. Anything else we need to say?
I've said enough.
Okay. Thanks again, everyone, for the comments. Thanks to you guys for being here. It's wonderful.
Thank you.
If people want to get a hold of us, Lise, how do they do that?
Oh, they can email us at dish@cheapdateshow.com.
Yes. Or they can call the voicemail line at 206-203-3283, which is, spell something out, but we don't know what.
Good enough.
Good enough.
Nobody knows how to use those.
And we're also
numbers.
the debut of Discover Woodfield is going to be coming up. We're thinking around Memorial Day, so the end of the month for that.
Right.
First episode of that. We've got some of the basic stuff set up. The feed is ready to go, so tune into that as well.
Mm-hmm. Come over, take a look at discoverwoodfield.com. There's not much there now, but yeah, then watch for it late in May.
Okay, that's about it. Thanks again to you guys.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye.
This podcast is proudly listed at podcastpickle.com.